Petri dish. The Petri dish. The Petri dish.
Dog's already put a plug on the wires.
The Petri dish.
Back your ass up.
The Petri dish.
Go
The
to bed.
Petri dish.
Go to bed.
This is the Petri dish. There's something growing in here, and it's ball fungus.
Yeah.
This is the episode of
Jeopardy.
Ball.
You all have cancer.
Oh, man.
That's topical and sad.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, now I'm all fucking...
Survival rates for that type of cancer are very low.
Alex Trebek made me real sad. Well, he made me very happy, and now his diagnosis makes me sad.
Yeah. When it all just hits you. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
shit,
like-
he seems so, like, enthusiastic
It hit me
about
like
beating
a
it, but...
bag of cancer.
Jesus Christ. It hit
truth
me
is-
like a year's worth of rice-a-roni.
I have to beat this cancer. My
Yeah.
contract says I have to host for another 3 years.
What
That was my
is
favorite
a
part.
Death sentence.
I just love that he was just like,
If
Jeopardy won't let me die.
If I die, they'll just reanimate my corpse, and I'll still have to host the damn show.
I'll be put on marionette strings.
Like a real Weekend at Bernie's situation.
I'm a real boy.
Now you're just fucking Daryl Hammond.
And you're so
SNL.
far away from the microphone.
I'm a real boy.
Well, no, that's too
I'm
close.
just in here getting funky. Getting funky in here.
With that funky monkey. That chunky monkey.
That chunky monkey.
Yeah, we're saying Nick
Brass
is
monkey.
roofying himself with the brass monkey.
Is that what a
don't
brass
fucking
monkey
know.
is?
More like ass monkey.
Oh, you know, ass
Yeah.
play, Austin.
Am I into ass play?
Yeah.
Boy,
Monkey
do
around
you
in that
know
ass.
who you're talking to right
Yes,
The
Austin
king.
Baca.
It's
of
old
ass play.
ass play Austin.
Ass play, Austin.
That's what I used to be called
Yep.
in middle school. Even before high school, I was just so ahead of the game.
His favorite television show on the G4 network? Ass Play.
Fucking ass play, hell yeah. With Adam Sexler and Morgan Cum. I couldn't think of a funny one for Webb.
Just straight up noun replacement.
That'll be a
is
great porn
perfect.
parody for that
Yeah.
show, right? Ass play.
Yeah, Ass
Yeah, hell
Play.
yeah.
Especially just the
Don't tell me you haven't thought
name
about it.
Adam Sexler.
Adam Sexler.
We just get like a scrawny, balding porn star.
Yeah.
As the
There's a
dude.
couple of them.
Yeah, there's plenty.
They're like in their
Ron
60s.
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy's one of them.
Ron Jeremy is Adam Sexler. Who's going to be Morgan Cum?
Morgan Cum.
I have no idea who any of these people are.
You don't know? You never seen
Yeah.
that?
I know who Ron Jeremy is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who
Well,
who you're
there isn't a
referencing.
person on the planet who doesn't know who Ron Jeremy is.
Yeah.
He has like the most famous cock.
He was Super Mario.
Yeah, he was. Remember that?
Was he?
He was Super Mario in that
Did,
Mario
did
Brothers
he
movie.
voice Super Mario? Did he?
Yeah.
Who voiced regular Mario?
It was Ron Jeremy, like I said.
Yeah.
We're all saying it was
It's
Ron
Jeremy every time. That good old "It's a me, a Mario." That's Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. And when they eat the mushroom, it's just Luigi sucks his dick.
All right.
Hey, you
Weird,
didn't know these?
What's the
these
flower
facts?
then? Is the flower just pot?
It's
Alex
actually-
Trebek.
Yeah, it's prolapse anus actually.
Yeah. Oh my God! The other so I don't remember. It was one point at Beck's we were trying to just show each other the most fucked up porn. And it was back when Steve Van Pelt was here, so he was like trying. And I went up. I was like, "Have you guys ever watched them make the rosebuds kiss?" And they were like, "The fuck?" And it's when two ladies prolapse their anuses and rub the prolapses together. And I showed that to Caesar, and he came up to me yesterday, and he was just like, "I can't stop watching it."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was there. I remember that.
He's like, I can't stop watching it. And I was like,
Yeah, that was like a fucking year ago, though.
he wants me to show him more.
He needs you to hook him up.
He spent a
Does
year.
he not know how a search engine works?
He doesn't know what to look for. You know, like it's already hard enough to find lesbian prolapsed anus porn without knowing any of those words. So now Caesar needed me to send him more weird things.
That's right. Caesar has the vocabulary of a 7th grader. He's not super bright, I guess.
That's
is
only
what I'm trying
because
to say.
he's an 8th grader.
Yeah, he's only in 8th grade still.
I'm showing middle schoolers.
No, he's 22. He's just still in 8th grade.
Yeah,
They
he's
held him
taken
back.
him.
Yeah, they held
a
him back.
while. No
quite
child left behind.
Yeah, 5 years. Just can't get through that math class.
You just can't. It's too hard. He keeps thinking about prolapsed asses.
And they keep figuring out he's illegal, so
Yeah, and so he has to change his name.
every time.
What about you, Nick? Are you illegal?
In America?
Yep.
I don't think so. Not that I know. I think I might be illegal in Canada.
Why do you say that? Why are you illegal in Canada? What'd you do in Canada that made you illegal?
All right, guys. I am confession time.
You are confession time?
When
the notorious Canadian strangler?
Yeah, confession time.
/ rapper?
I'd make them listen to my mixtape, then I'd strangle them.
Just like 2 Chainz.
Yeah. Now I don't want to tell you why. I can't go back to Canada.
You can't go back to Canada.
I can't go back to Canada.
Did you say something mean in a coffee shop? So then they just
In a Tim Hortons, yeah.
Did you talk shit about Stompin' Tom Connors? Is that what it was?
Who?
Oh my God! Are you even Canadian?
Fuck you, man.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Is that,
that's why you're illegal there.
Is that the guy from Terminator?
Yeah.
They have to save.
Yes, there was Sarah Connor, John Connor, and Stompin' Tom Connors.
Stompin' Tom Connors.
They were all part of the Terminator universe.
Yeah.
That's how they learned to make beautiful rhythmic tambourine music after Stompin' Tom Connors was killed by the initial Terminator. He traveled back to kill him.
What? Is that the only instrument that survived?
Yes.
Yeah, the board that he stomped on. That's the only instrument that survived the Terminator apocalypse.
It's the only
Some
non-electric
tambourines and... All right.
They sent Stompin' Tom Connors back in time to stop Skynet.
I thought they sent that other guy to stop Skynet.
That's what you thought, but
then
it was actually Stompin' Tom. And the real story is Stompin' Tom Connors was sent back in time.
To preserve music.
To preserve the human race. What are you talking about? Not just music.
Some people think music is the highest expression of humanity.
Robots don't know that. They wanted to kill us, so they had to send Stompin' Tom back.
Huh. Do you guys ever listen to the robot-generated music?
Yeah.
No.
Like the MIDI stuff?
It's not my favorite.
It's weird.
I have not heard of it.
It's just like they fed robots a bunch of music, and then they were just like, now make your own. The robot was like, beep, boop, boop.
Do you have an example?
Yeah, just listen to any Selena Gomez song.
Boom! Shots fired.
Boom.
Fuck her. Fuck Selena
You
Gomez.
showed her.
She's bad. She's bad.
She move.
No, we opened for that other famous Asian guy.
Oh yeah, how did that show go?
I didn't do so good.
Oh, did you? But
what
did your perception of Dat Fan change at all?
Oh, yeah, actually, I feel kind of bad for talking so much shit. He's the nicest dude.
Oh, okay, great. Did you tell him about the podcast?
No.
Oh, well,
God, no. I didn't even tell him my name.
He just saw like another Asian guy and thought, I can get along with this one.
Yeah.
The first one in 30 years.
It was just like I just walked into the green room and sat down while him and Anthony Kay were talking about Chappelle and the Illuminati.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
And I was just like, I'm just going to take a back seat to this. This is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, Dat Fan was cool. He was just talking about how he remembers just being like a homeless comic with nothing until he won Last Comic Standing. So he doesn't like to treat everyone shitty because he remembers being that low level comic.
Oh damn!
That no one would talk to.
So he's actually like a real person.
Yeah,
he's real wholesome
dope.
and empathetic.
And I'm pretty sure off the books. I saw him talking to Wayne. Over Wayne's big book of power, and so I'm assuming he'll be coming back eventually, which would be cool.
Nice.
Got to get in there and open for Dat Fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fun.
Looked like there's a crowd there too, based on the photos I saw.
Mm-hmm. And also, he didn't even get to on my show. He didn't even get to any material the entire time. The crowd was too rowdy.
Oh,
He crowd work. He got crowd worked for 40 minutes. And then he was able to get one joke out before he was like, well, see ya. He had his guitar with him. He didn't even get to touch it.
Yeah.
What? He plays guitar?
He didn't touch it with our show either.
Nah.
At the early show.
I think people were just being too crazy. So he was like, fuck it. We're just going to roll on riffing on Sun Valley and talking to drunk girls.
Hell yeah. Nobody got kicked out, though?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't think
show.
they kicked them out unless... Because, he was still doing the crowd work thing of, talking to them and asking them questions. It wasn't like them just randomly yelling shit most of the time. Mm-hmm. It would still happen, but yeah, there was only once or twice that he lost control of the crowd, but he got him back because he's a goddamn professional.
Goddamn professional. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should call him Dat Professional. But spell professional with a PH.
Professional?
You still pronounce professional.
Professional.
Even though it's not how that's not actually how it works. I didn't pass English class.
Let's see. What he's Vietnamese.
You didn't have to. You're a geologist.
That's right.
He's Vietnamese, but he can be a professional.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that fun?
No.
Okay.
I reject that riff.
That wasn't even a good riff. So.
He called me an Asian lumberjack.
Oh, were you wearing? Because you were wearing your flannel.
Yeah, and
I remember.
But I was like standing outside of the curtain, like where Wayne would usually stand, just like watching him, so not as many people could see me.
Jerking off.
Yeah, I was just jerking off, and he just kept looking over.
What is it with you and like stage curtains that keeps you from like jacking off all the time?
I don't
You just
know.
keep doing it.
I just keep jerking
Man,
off.
stop yourself.
Whenever I see curtains, I'm like,
It's like gotta be out there performing.
I gotta
Yeah,
have
they
some
look
gum
like
on
those
these.
beef curtains. You know.
I get it. Labias
Yeah.
Now, do you guys accept the phrase baloney curtains?
as like a term of endearment. Yes.
Went to the old baloney curtains house. I mean, Grandma.
Let me get those baloney curtains all moist for you. Man.
Yes, that is a sentence.
Yeah.
You're planning on moistening the baloney curtains?
You know, normally, I'm all for some moist bologna, but in this context,
It's got to be a
just-
little wet, right?
Yeah.
Or else
Yeah, it
it's
comes
not-
out of the package a little wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Is it just like
Bologna
preservative?
juice.
Preservatives, right?
Cum.
It's baloney cum.
Female ejaculate.
Wait, baloney is covered in female ejaculate?
Yep. That's what keeps it fresh.
Man, I shouldn't have laughed at that. Anyway, so you're behind the curtain watching Dat Fan.
Yeah, and so he just...
Behind the baloney curtains.
Only he could see me.
Oh yeah.
But he just kept looking over. He's like, no one can see this, but there's an Asian lumberjack just staring at me. And I was like, I'm just trying to watch the show.
Just wanted to watch a
I
show.
just wanted to watch a guy that's the only reason my mom actually is okay with me doing comedy.
Is Dat Fan like your mom's only reference to stand up?
Not exactly, but a little bit.
Like what's her exposure to stand up and like just comedy in general?
She knows comedy exists.
Uh-huh.
She will only ever remember Joe Coy and Dat Fan.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so it's just like, those are the two. And then everyone else, they are comedians.
What about just like comedy in general? Like, does she watch comedy
No.
films?
No.
What about like comedic shows, sitcoms? Does she not even have like a sitcom that she watched?
Nope.
Not even like Married with Children?
She hates TV.
Everybody loves that show, though.
She likes reality TV.
That's kind of like comedy television. If you know what you're looking for, like Jersey Shore, that's kind of comedy.
I guess she's forced to watch Impractical Jokers with my stepdad sometimes.
Isn't there like one Asian guy on that show, though?
I don't know. I've never watched that show on purpose.
Yeah, me neither. It's always like on in a bar for some reason.
Yeah.
Every bar I've been to, they've had it on.
Like, when I saw Impractical Jokers as a thing, at first I was like, oh, these guys must not get any respect from the comedy community because they're like not even sketch right. They're just going out and pulling pranks on each other in public in like a very scripted, sterile environment. How can this be good? And apparently, like, they have a whole cruise that they bring other comedians on, and everyone loves
shit.
them.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't. I don't even know.
How do we get on that?
Right? I
How
mean,
do we get
like,
on the Impractical Jokers cruise?
I've just spent too much time just being mean to people, especially people like Dat Fan that are real nice. And you know, it's when you realize that maybe you're the problem sometimes.
What if the cruise itself is just an impractical joke, and instead of a
Fuck.
boat, you're just in a van going to Riverside, California?
That's actually how they trick some people. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Welcome to the cruise," and they just dump them off in the desert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we say Bahamas? I meant the Inland Empire.
Oh God! But I don't know. Comedy's fucking dumb. Fuck comedy.
Don't fuck it.
Yeah, it's still fun.
At least pay it.
I didn't do so hot during my set though, because I remember Nick, you were talking about how'd your set go? Like, because you tried new stuff in the middle.
Yeah, I tried to do new stuff in the middle. It started off all right, and then I tried the new stuff and kind of forgot what I was doing. Kind of forgot kind of the segues, and stumbled quite a bit in the middle,
Oof.
and then pulled off the end with an old thing that I always did. So
There you go.
Nice.
I was not satisfied with it. It was not a fun experience.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way about my set, but mine was like I opened strong, and then I forgot one of the jokes that I wanted to get into, and so I was just stumbling a little bit, which that cut my time a little bit, and I ended up putting in a joke that I didn't really care about, and that the audience was not feeling at all.
Oof.
And then the audience was really like.
They were just quiet for your set, huh?
They were weirdly only receptive to like half sexual jokes. Like, they didn't want full things. So when I mentioned the word cum, they were off, turned off completely.
That's a weird. Yeah, like some people.
Maybe they only wanted to see one Asian that night. And
that's another thing that I brought up, because I brought up the fact that I was Asian. Dead silence. I'm like, you guys bought tickets to see an Asian guy. There's more, which won them back for like a second. But as soon as I mentioned cum, they were like, no.
Yeah, that's weird.
And yeah, Dat Fan ran into the same thing. Like, he mentioned a couple sex things, and it was just dead silence. He's like, what? You guys are fine with racism? But I mentioned sex once,
Jesus.
and you're gone? He said it was the weirdest church group he ever created. And I was like, that's accurate. These people were fucking weird.
Yeah.
Comedy.
yeah.
But the video didn't turn out too bad, so I think I got a decent 5-minute video
Hell
to
yeah.
shove on the internet again.
Yeah.
Or at least pull some clips from.
Should we talk about how you guys spent most of yesterday just looking up other comics in the scenes?
Yes,
YouTube playlists?
we should. Was that just yet? No, that was 2 days. That was
And
Friday.
also
Friday
just
night.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, 'cause we talked about a little bit on the radio with Pat how he's found his Elgin stuff and his old thing, like Studio on 4th.
Yeah, and he almost seemed like he wanted to deny it a little bit.
Yeah, he wanted to deny it because everyone's embarrassed about their old shit.
Fucking Craig pulled it up.
Yeah, he pulled it up and started playing it on the radio,
there.
and
Like,
Pat
that was a step beyond what we were
We just
doing.
saw
We were
Pat
just-
die a little
like,
bit
oh.
inside.
Oh, the engineer guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then I went a step further the other night, and I made Nick watch his old video he forgot about,
shit.
which was him doing 20 minutes of 3rd
Yeah.
Street.
What's the
Yeah.
story behind that? Were you featuring, or was that just like you going up?
Back when I was like, fuck it, I'm doing Elgin time. I'm just,
Oh, really?
give me 5 minutes, I'm going to keep going. And that was the first time I went up, I won the contest, so I got to do 15 minutes the next week. And then, it was my first time doing a long set like that.
Oh, shit.
And, I just kept going on to 20.
Who recorded that?
My little brother.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's
shit,
even
okay.
under his YouTube.
Yeah. And, at the time, I thought I fucking killed it. And,
Watching
I mean,
it.
for a
watching it
first
4
time-
years ago.
I mean,
like,
first time
fuck,
doing 20 minutes. I've seen you pull that shit back up again, you know? Those
Yeah.
jokes. The spider one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the other thing you realize. You're like, fuck, I do a lot of these same
Yeah.
jokes.
About spiders.
Yeah, spiders come up a lot in my material. Yeah, I think I've polished the jokes quite a bit since then.
You're more
but-
comfortable with them.
And but I do a lot of the same stuff, and it was just kind of like, fuck, I need to write a lot more.
That happened. Well, especially with longer story things like that. You spend a lot of time trying to polish every section of
Yeah.
it that you end up like, well, now I have a decent 10-minute story, but I don't have any good stuff for a quick 5.
Yeah.
So you just end up getting fucked. That's why I'm glad I don't do story things as much. And like I've been able to get better because I did long meandering stories that weren't funny for so long that I like forgot why I even started doing comedy. And so I like just went to dumb little one-liner things. They're super short, like set up punchline jokes. And now I'm trying to get back into like, okay, now I know what funny jokes are a little bit. Let's see if I can get a story that's like 3 minutes long. That was my first experiment with my mom making me kiss that dude.
The one
joke.
that you did, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I remember this. It was fucking crazy. Let's see if I can.
Did you actually
rein
write
it
that
in.
down, or did you just like go off the top, like
It was-
off the dome?
It was just kind of all. I was thinking about it throughout the day, but it was mostly just like me trying to remember the beats and just trying to remember the ideas of he was off in war. He comes back, and I used to trust my mom with these things, so I figured why not kiss this dude, and then I did, and he was more horrified than anything else.
Yeah, that was real good.
So it's hopefully I can. I think that'll go over well in Carson City if I try it. So I might try that next time I'm there.
Well, because they love veterans out there.
Yeah,
too.
and so like they'll love the idea of like
Of you.
if I put them in the shoes of that guy, like can you imagine having a giant 12-year-old kiss you in front of your daughter after you've just returned from war?
Yeah.
And it's just like I think they'd enjoy it if I put them in the driver's seat of that. So we'll see how that goes, but I don't know. I just I'm feeling comedy. It's always nice to have that energy, but the crash afterwards is so steep where I'm like, I get done, and unless it was a really good set, I'm just drained afterwards. Like, well, that took
Yeah, I see
everything.
what you mean.
It's
Like
fucking
sometimes you
awful.
feel so relieved that you got like not just like you're set out, but it came out pretty decent.
Yeah.
And it was received pretty well. That like, it kind of makes you want to like, well, I don't need to do this for a while now.
Yeah.
Like, I got my kick.
It's just like, okay, and there was the expulsion of comedy juice. There's the comedy the comedy.
It's like what, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like that fucking joke that Nick tells. Where his comics just trying to get them. I don't want to spoil
they're
it.
just trying to get off.
People check out Nick Taro. He's also a funny
He doesn't
comic.
have anything on the internet.
Oh shit! No, he does, right?
Well, he probably has a few
He has
things.
like probably some music, right?
I don't know.
Has he been on the? He's been on this podcast before, right?
Yeah,
not in a
once or
while.
twice.
Yeah, not in a while though, right?
He was here about a month or two ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's been a bit. He has that joke. It's pretty good. Guys, go watch comedy in Reno. Even if you're not in the state, you got to come here now.
You get it in.
Travel
come all
over
the way
here just
here.
for the open mics.
We'll put together a show for some reason.
Quality stuff too.
Yeah.
We got some quality people.
Although,
I can name all 5.
speaking of quality, we did continue watching videos of people that I wanted to see. Because when you go on YouTube, comedians at our level and even not too far above us, but, you know, like, not headliner level, they're all going to have clips and small videos on YouTube so that they can send things to festivals. And those are usually super embarrassing, especially when forgotten about for years.
Yeah.
So I went digging for everyone's, and we found Elgin's stuff, which was great. Which, you know, like, his comedy, he gets a crowd going. It's pretty much, you know, like, it's standard videos. My favorite part was digging through his playlists on YouTube, because those things are fucking public. And so, let's talk about them. We all know Elgin's a weird dude. He's never going to listen to this anyway. It's fine. But he has an acoustic jams playlist on YouTube that's one song that the dude in the garage doing a cover.
A cover of a song that I thought was an Alice in Chains song, but it's
don't know
not.
what it is
I don't
at
know
all.
what it is.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
can't
understand
identify
it.
Even the guy
it.
playing the song didn't seem that into
Didn't
it.
seem
It feels like
Word.
he's
He's like,
making.
this is kind of
Yeah,
embarrassing.
it's almost like the dude's making it
Yeah.
up as he's going along. Sort of like how Elgin does his comedy.
But I just love that he has a acoustic jams, plural, one video. He just
One
forgot
video on
about
that.
it.
Also, with one video in a playlist, Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
And it just opens up with a dude getting a brick broken over his head and then shredding cabbage on his chest.
Yeah.
That is the extent of Elgin's Kung Fu
Then
studying.
he sips a beer and immediately breaks it.
Yeah, but with science,
With
not
the
Kung
palm.
Fu.
The force of his palm. What are you talking about? Science.
Come
Palm
on.
force.
He doesn't have chi flowing through the bottle.
There's 5 universal forces that we know of. There's gravity, the strong and the weak, and the palm force.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and electromagnetic. I'm sorry, 5 forces. That's right.
So there's those things, and my favorite one, 4 videos in documentaries.
Yeah, documentaries.
Don't forget about subliminal messages.
Subliminal Messages also has 4 videos. You know, like, it's a thing. It's a thing we all do, though. We think like, oh, we can put all these cool videos into one playlist, and I can come back to this later. And then you just ditch that idea for years. Except I get self-conscious and go deleting that shit because it's dumb.
because you don't know what you were into a couple years ago.
Yeah, and it's always stupid. But not Elgin. He's got documentaries and kung fu.
216 videos about conservative views.
200
He has
something
so
videos.
many.
That has to be like.
Like, there has to be overlap in those views, right? Like, how many times can you hear the same person say, immigrants are bad?
All I can think about is either he got so into conservative views for a stint that he compiled 200 something videos, or he followed somebody else just as crazy and is just like, this is probably good enough. Which, that amount of, like, dismissiveness towards that crazy of political ideology of compiling 200 videos is scarier than if he actually made it himself.
Yeah, because he's just like reinforcing it. Like
Yeah.
he like watches that entire playlist every morning. He gets something.
That's a sleep playlist.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll just get inundated while I sleep. It'll be fine.
Like, instead of the 10-hour rain loop to help you out with your insomnia, he's got fucking conservative views on a loop.
Just Ben Shapiro telling people that they're inferior to his Jewish master race. It's fucking crazy.
Man, I think the only playlist I have is like a favorites.
Yeah.
It's just like everything that I thought was like funny at some point. Maybe some like David Foster Wallace because I'm pretentious as fuck.
I think I've created the TV commercials one and the Petri dish one, which are, you know, always staples in my life. And then I followed like a MASH one that's just episodes of MASH, like a VR videos one for when I'm on the PlayStation, and there's probably some other shit in there that's dumb as fuck.
Call in and tell us your playlist.
775-391-0679. Tell us what weird playlists you have.
That you're embarrassed of, baby.
Yeah, tell us some embarrassing shit about you. It's we can't put it all on us every time. Let's see. Who else did we watch? We watched good old Jenny Pez Dispenser. Because she's the top of the scene. Yeah, just like an interview in like a tattoo shop with a person.
Yeah.
And then it was just like he was not a good interviewer. I'm just gonna say he wasn't a good interviewer, and so it was just Jenny like smiling at the camera, like fucking
and
come on.
Pop-ups of his inner monologue.
His like website and stuff kept popping up too. I was like, oh boy, this was a legitimate press junket.
I thought for a second it was like a pop-up video, like they used to have on VH1.
Oh god,
it was just popping up like trivia and facts.
We tried just looking up Reno comedy, and we got this weird like public access interview show from somebody,
old grandma.
Yeah, just like some older
Reno
lady
comedian.
Who wasn't. It's like they're not from Reno. Maybe her name was Reno.
Yeah.
She was just doing like general comedy. So I was like, maybe she's an old Reno comic I don't recognize.
Yeah. When you search Reno comedy, do you also get like a weird like Filipino dude named Reno?
Yeah,
that dude. Okay,
that guy, and then a bunch of Reno 911, and then that Studio on 4th video.
And then there was
hey, top 5. That's not bad.
Roast of Drake.
The roast of Drake,
the gay club.
Yep. That one's crazy because it's got Brandon Lara, Adam Terry, Jenny Pez Dispenser, Pat Shillito,
Sean Pearson,
2 random people, and a host I don't recognize.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun watching that because I feel like Adam was real new at that point. So he's got that fresh energy.
Got that short hair.
Yeah.
Short hair look.
Still just yelling at people, which is, on brand. But it was, we didn't watch the whole thing because boy, is that a slog to get through. But it was, we watched our highlights.
Made a solid attempt.
Yeah, we tried. We also watched Jim Fleming's old videos.
Oh, so much energy.
It was so sharp.
Yeah, Jim was so like East Coast and quick with it, and I was just like, look at him, he's killing it. But it was like an 11-year-old video, and I was like, oh shit, he was like my age.
Doing this shit for over 11 years at that point.
I can't imagine.
He must have been at least like 5 years in already, right?
Something. He was real quick with it, and he had jokes ready to go. And that looked like a legit space, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I forget. I think I asked one of the older comics about it. I feel like it was like an old room that might have been where where the West Street Market is now.
Yeah,
it might have been over there. I think
that makes sense.
But like they tore it down or something. I don't really
Lame.
know.
Damn, man.
It was a long time ago.
Damn.
We need random nerds who want to just start up comedy clubs for no reason again, because like we can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
We're broke and we're busy, but we just need like those people that are just like, I'd love to watch comedy. Come on in.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Need more of it.
It'll happen.
Heck yeah.
No, it won't.
Well, that's why we just gotta do a bunch of dumb sketches, put it on the internet, and have people be like, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, do you still have the footage of the mom's pussy sketch? Where we were spitting out the chowder all the whole time?
I might somewhere. I don't know. I don't think it's on my computer. I don't think it might still be on the camera that we use.
Because, I mean, if we can put that together, I would love to put that on the internet. If not, definitely reshootable.
Yeah.
I had a whole script and everything.
Yeah.
We could bring in some other people to say those words. That was the entire sketch for the listeners. That was the entire sketch is just me and Nick having a conversation, and then I just start barfing. And I'm like, sorry, I was just thinking about my mom's pussy. And then he's like, weirded out. He's like, the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, it's gross. And I just keep barfing over and over again to show him what's going on. And then he tries to think of it and it doesn't work. And I'm like, you're fucking a weirdo. And then it doesn't work again. And that's when we realize he's adopted. That's
his turn.
Yeah, it was good. Because we made that Photoshop of you over Gwen Stefani's body, which was on my desktop for the longest time. For no reason.
Oh, shit.
I might still have that picture. I'm going to make that picture the image for this episode. You with sweaty Gwen Stefani body. She's like mid push-up or something. I don't even know what that was.
You still had the beard and everything. It was supposed to be my real mom.
Because it was either that or the marinara being poured over your crotch for some reason. That was. Oh, I think that was another episode clip art thing that I did. That's what that was.
Oh, I don't remember actually pouring marinara sauce over myself.
Yeah, no, I photoshopped marinara sauce pouring over your crotch.
Right.
Good times. Yeah, check your SD card. We shot like 3 sketches that day.
I think there's also the one where I was just like reading random books in the corner with the your mom's chair that's surrounded by plants for some reason.
Yeah. Under a shade tree.
Yeah, I was doing like infomercials for books.
Yeah, and I was doing that thing where I was doing karate classes instead of, or like self-defense classes.
Yeah, it ended with just pulling a gun on someone.
Yeah, I'm like, step 4, pull out your gun. It all works out. And then so that's we can make some scripts. I think we could make that four-armed goalie thing. We could shoot a short film in that middle school lot when the school's out, summer school. Go in there, set up some goalposts, and put some shitty arms on somebody's torso. I'll script it out. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
We gotta shoot more dumb shit to put on the internet. Like that.
The internet needs more dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, when Valentine's Day came around, I was happy to be able to be like, I still have 1-800 Bobby B make sex in here. It's perfect.
That's the name of your website or the phone line?
That was the phone line. It's 1-800 Bobby B make sex. Except that wasn't the number.
It's too many digits, first of all, so inaccurate.
I think I mentioned another number in the video to call instead.
Yeah, that number doesn't work. Call this number.
Yeah.
It's a number for a public library?
I wish I would have had the foresight to do that. We were like making it up on the spot.
Yeah.
Because I just remember the only tag that I had in my brain before we started is, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. In love. And I was like, that's just dumb enough to work. Let's shoot a whole sketch. Fucking dumb. Then I need to make music videos for the band too, because we got the EP coming out. But
with
I just
Malik?
fucking
You gonna have him?
we might do another one with him. I think because we're gonna release a 3-song EP. So I figured there's 3 of us in the band. Each of us just take lead on one of the songs.
Yeah.
Create a video project for it. So I'm assuming Quentin will probably choose Malik again. I might choose somebody. I might make Dylan do it because he's a videographer.
Yeah.
He has ideas. He sent me a trailer for a video. He like a movie he shot back in the day. It looks legit. It's like a Stranger Things kind of vibe. It was cool looking.
Dope.
Awesome.
I'd do that shit again.
Sweet.
So we need to keep him in the loop on things we shoot because he'll make it look nice.
Yeah.
Maybe give him money. Who knows? Who knows who does stuff?
All we know is that Bobby B makes sex.
Bobby B makes
sex.
.org. All right, you guys know what time it is. It's time
Mad Libs.
No, it's time to make Nick take an autism quiz.
Awesome.
Oh, shit, that's right.
I'm going to be autistic as fuck.
This is going to be a 3-hour episode.
Yeah, it is.
Because this test
How
pretty
long is the test?
2 minutes.
Okay.
I found one that's a 2-minute one.
It felt longer when I did it.
Said, I made you take this one initially,
okay.
And then I made you take the extensive one.
Yeah, the comprehensive one, just to be sure.
Just made him redo the 2-1 over and over again.
It kind of does sound like that,
Let's
honestly,
see.
when you hear the questions.
This is a mango? Or is it a pear?
Yes, it's a mango.
Is it au pair?
It's an au pair.
Yeah.
It's a green.
All
Hey,
right.
come on, go back. I need that. That's my lunch.
All right.
That's the only fiber I'm getting this week. Come on.
He's so broke.
I'm so
He is-
broke.
How
It's
broke
one-
is he?
He eats 1 pear a week for fiber.
That's right.
You should have at least 2 pair.
Is that a joke?
No. Doctors? Yeah, it's a stupid joke.
All right,
You
Nick.
got me.
The scales for these questions are definitely agree, slightly disagree, and definitely disagree. Just 4 options.
All right.
So you can choose
I like how
either one.
they use the word definitely because that character Rain Man was autistic.
Yeah, they're like, definitely. And there's also the 5th option,
Is there a
Judge
Judge
Wapner.
Wapner?
Yeah. All right, so I prefer to do things with others rather than on my own.
The middle one?
There's
no middle.
there's 2 middle
4
ones.
options. There's slightly agree or disagree, and then definitely agree or disagree.
Slightly disagree.
You slightly disagree? Okay. I prefer to do things the same way over and over again.
Disagree.
I don't know. If I try to imagine something, I find it very easy to create a picture in my mind.
Agree. Strongly.
Strongly. I frequently get so strongly absorbed in one thing that I lose sight of other things.
Disagree.
Disagree. I often notice small sounds when others do not.
What?
Bitch.
Disagree.
Disagree. I like the idea that they're like, "Are you a dog? Can you hear cereal drop in the other room?" I usually notice car number plates or similar strings of information.
Disagree.
Is that strongly or just regular?
No, just regular.
Regular? Okay, good. Other people frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it is polite.
Disagree.
Disagree. I also like that they didn't put any contractions in here to even make me sound autistic. Or like fucking Data. Be like, I do not understand that action. When I'm reading a story, I can easily imagine what the characters might look like.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree. I am fascinated by dates.
Like a fig?
I remember this question.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
Disagree.
You are fascinated by dates. In a social group, I can easily keep track of several different people's conversations.
Agree.
Yeah, sure. And now, I find social situations easy.
Disagree.
I tend to notice details that others do not.
Agree.
I would rather go to a library than to a party.
Fuck
now,
yeah.
that's
not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair because you are a librarian.
Yeah. Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
For me, a library is a party.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. 'Cause you know why I knew you were going to say that?
Because I'm autistic?
Blood recognizes blood.
Yeah. And autism is illegal in Canada.
That's why he wouldn't tell us.
Yeah, what if that's like the only like border security measure they enact? Like,
autistic?
fucking,
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Here,
Like,
quick,
you
count these cards.
Like you can come in there, you can cross the border with like a packet of drugs and everything, but like at the minute like you start noticing the numbers on the badge of the security guard at the border, is like, all right, you're out.
I would like to see them have like autism traps. They're like, oh no, I dropped all my Skittles in front of your car. How many do I need to pick up? And they're just trying to trick people into it. And the guy's immediately like, 47, get back out of my country. Like, oh shit, Canada's
It might have just been a
serious.
lucky guess. How many purples?
I can't see purple.
Oh, he's colorblind too?
He's allowed. All right, I find making up stories easy.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
I lie all the time.
I find myself drawn more strongly to people than to things.
Agree.
Yeah, you just dumped out all your shit Marie Kondo style.
Yeah.
I tend to have very strong interests, which I get upset about if I can't pursue.
I don't know. I do have strong interests, but it's not like if I can't do it right now, I'm like, fuck it. Disagree.
Disagree?
Yeah.
I enjoy social chit-chat.
I guess it depends on the person.
So say we're not at work and we're outside of the library.
Yeah. I'll talk to people.
When I talk, it isn't always easy for others to get a word in edgewise.
Strongly disagree.
I'm fascinated by numbers.
No. Strongly disagree.
When
When
I'm reading a story, I find it difficult to work out the character's intentions.
Strongly disagree. I love me some lit crit bitches.
Just reading a book going, this guy's sketchy as fuck. I don't particularly enjoy reading fiction.
Strongly disagree. Fiction's the shit.
I find it hard to make new friends.
I don't know. I'm 35. That's just kind of like a general thing.
35-year-old autistic.
I'll say disagree. I seem to
Disagree. You
make
may-
friends when I go places.
I notice patterns in things all the time.
Disagree. Yeah.
I would rather go to the theater than to a museum.
Ooh. Movie theater or
Just as theater.
theater? They both sound fun.
Should I just put agree or disagree? Little.
Which do you prefer to go to? Yeah, if you're given the option, you can only go to one place.
Why? Like, what else is going on during
All right.
the day?
Man, that's a real autistic way to break down that question.
Let me pick this one. You can either go to the Natural History Museum or the Globe Theater.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'll go to the theater.
Theater, I'll go do slightly.
The theater. I think I said it.
Slightly.
The theater.
Yeah.
It does not upset me if my daily routine is disturbed.
Agree.
I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go. I find it easy to read between the lines when someone is talking to me.
Agree.
I usually concentrate more on the whole picture rather than on the small details.
Agree.
I am not very good at remembering phone numbers.
Oh, strongly agree. I still don't know my mom's new phone number.
I get mine wrong frequently. I don't usually notice small changes in a situation or a person's appearance.
Agree.
I know how to tell if someone listening to me is getting bored.
Agree.
I find it easy to do more than one thing at once.
Agree.
Now, would they count juggling as one thing?
Is it at least
Or is it three things?
3 or more things. 3 things in a chainsaw.
Yeah, I was confused too. I thought you meant like literal juggling.
Oh, yeah, no. 3 things, a chainsaw, and a pizza place. When I talk on the phone, I'm not sure when it's my turn to speak. Now, that was bullshit.
Who talks on the phone anymore? Disagree.
Disagree. I enjoy doing things spontaneously.
Strongly agree.
I am often the last to understand the point of a joke.
Disagree. Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree!
Damn it.
I find it easy to work out what someone is thinking or feeling just by looking at their face hole.
Agree.
Agree. If there is an interruption, I can switch back to what I was doing very quickly.
Strongly agree.
I am good at social chit-chat.
Disagree. I don't think I'm all that good at it.
People often tell me that I keep going on and on about the same thing, like libraries.
Just because that's how I greet you in the morning. Like, going to the library today? Like, what have you read recently? No, disagree. What was the question? I kind of forgot.
People often tell me that I keep going on and on about the
disagree.
same thing.
Yeah.
When I was young, I used to enjoy playing games involving pretending with other children.
Strongly agree.
I like to collect information about categories of things,
Yeah, strongly agree.
e.g. types of cars, birds, trains, planets.
No, disagree.
It's like, regular question, super autistic explanation.
Yeah.
I know a lot about trains and plants.
Yeah.
Slightly disagree. I find it difficult to imagine what it would be like to be someone else.
Disagree. Wait, I'm sorry. I kind of drifted off for a second. I totally
Do
daydreamed.
you find
the
it
fuck out.
difficult to imagine what it would be like to be someone else?
Disagree.
Well, we know for sure you don't have autism, but you definitely have ADHD.
I like to carefully plan any activities I participate in.
Agree. Yeah, I like to plan ahead.
I
Know what
enjoy
I'm getting
social occasions.
into. Agree. Yeah.
I find it difficult to work out people's intentions.
Disagree.
Is this guy going to put his finger in my butt?
I just always hope for that.
New situations make me anxious. That's such shitty wording.
Yeah. Agree.
I enjoy meeting new people.
Agree. Yeah, people are.
I am a good diplomat.
Disagree. I don't think I'm a
Daddy's little diplomat. I am not very good at remembering people's date of birth.
Yeah, strongly agree.
Date of birth. I find it very easy to play games with children that involve pretending.
I strongly agree.
Yeah.
Love the shit out of that. That's fun.
Score my autism quiz. All right. No autism here.
Aw.
Damn.
You scored a total of 9
Out of what?
out of 30-something.
Huh.
So 0 to 29 is no autism, and you got a 9.
I'm pretty unautistic then.
Austin,
Yeah.
I think you got a 32.
Was that method? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
It was like right in the middle where it said possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because possible is 30 to 33, and you were like right there on the
Yeah,
line.
like
It's
on the
30,
cusp.
31 or something.
Yeah.
Just right in
So
there.
I'm just an asshole then. I'm not autistic.
Yeah, you're just a fucking douchebag.
Okay.
You're not autistic.
That makes me feel better.
Oh, we should take the douchebag quiz then.
Oh, yeah.
Is there one? Is it on BuzzFeed?
Douchebag quiz. What level of douchebag are you? Enter your name. Nick Jostin. Start quiz.
Do you know a lot of interesting facts about things, e.g., plants, trains, planets?
You find a woman's handbag on a park bench. No one is around. What do? There's a fuckload of answers. I just want you to make one up. You find a woman's handbag on a park bench. No one's around. What do?
Well, if her wallet's in there, I'd try to return it. Have ID in there. You can return it to him. I wouldn't take money.
All right,
Credit
so you
cards.
turn it into police.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you're
going to
gonna-
turn it into the police. Fuck the police.
Okay.
I'm going to return it myself. I'm going to hunt her down, and I'm going to stand outside of her door, and I'm going to knock just very gently, like, Suzanne. Then she's going to come out, and I'm like, I found your purse.
Now, would you have to search through her purse to get her location, like where she lives?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to that one. One of the
Was it a
answers.
douchebag thing to go through someone's purse all of a sudden?
One of the answers was take a piss in it before turning it into the police.
What the fuck?
So there's,
Wait,
there's
is
different
this-
levels to this
Wait,
quiz.
is this a joke quiz?
If you-
Does this quiz have no scientific merit?
Well, if you had to absolutely wear one of these collars, one of these colors is a fuck this question. What color would your popped collar polo shirt be?
Black. I like.
You're already wearing your shirt with the pop collar right now, though.
No, I'm not. It's
Yeah,
just
you
a
are.
collar.
It's just
What are you talking
regular-
about?
That's just regular collar.
What are you talking about? Play it up. It's an audio podcast. Just
There's
leaving me hanging.
There's no black.
Oh, check out this pot collar.
Now he
now
actually,
he totally popped
actually
his
popped
collar.
the collar up, and now it looks weird because it
There's
has
no
breast
black.
pockets.
I'm gonna throw out some color:
said
cornflower
breast.
blue, salmon, hunter's orange, champagne spelled wrong like campaign. No shirt, baby. Why mess with perfection? Neon pink,
The blue one.
blue, what
Heck,
cornflower
if
blue.
I had no shirt, I'd still pop my collar up. That's just how much of a douchebag I am.
You look like one of those.
collar.
Pop my collarbone out.
You look like one of those raptors with the skin flap.
Yeah.
The Dilophosaurus.
Dilapitation. Saurus.
All right, you're being transferred.
deteriorating
You're being transferred by your company, Nick. What city do you choose? Anything,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Seattle, Denver, or Douchebania.
One of the options is Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that would be fun. New York. New York sounds fun. I've never
is
been
pretty
there. Hopefully, I'm actually making enough to live
This
there.
one's close enough. They didn't have New York in here, so you instead get
Philly?
to go to Newark.
Newark? All right.
Newark, New Jersey.
That's within driving distance.
Hang out with
Take
Chris
the train
Christie.
in. Oh, yeah. We'll
Take
be
the
fat together
Take
on
the
the,
turnpike.
beach.
You just got a Jack Russell Terrier. What do you name it?
Jack off.
Ooh, let's see. You went with that. So I'm going to go Jazanthropus, like the old Louis C.K. joke.
Anthropus?
Jazanthropus.
Anthropus.
Because it was either that, Skibby Drooble Nuts. Hold on, these are all pretty much gold. Skippy Drooble Nuts, Rimmer, Justin Bieber, Jazanthropus, Waffles, White Tyler Perry, Homeless, Fancy Feast, Three Balls, Himmler the Horrible, Broby Wan Kenobi, and Home Slice.
I'd go with Himmler the
You're
Horrible.
going to go with Himmler the Horrible?
Himmler the Horrible.
Dope. You have 3 days off and have absolutely nothing to do. You're going to turn on your phone and binge watch a show on Netflix. Which one do you pick?
Right now, probably Umbrella Academy. That was
This quiz is too old
too
for that
old.
shit.
How old is it?
Yeah.
Trying to remember what was on this.
Supernatural.
No.
Walking Dead. MASH. This quiz is old. MASH got taken off, which is why I have that YouTube playlist.
Probably MASH. I've only seen a few episodes of MASH.
MASH is so fucking good.
Yeah.
They also have Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. Prison lesbians.
Bitch. Your best friend is having an important birthday. You want to get him, her something special. Of these choices, what would you choose? Just pick anything. What are you going to get? Matching neck tattoos?
No.
20 tanning sessions?
No.
Gift certificate for a plastic surgeon?
No.
You wrapped up in a bow?
Yes. It's the cheapest.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. All right. This quiz is getting too long, so I'm going to choose a couple for you.
All right.
I'm going to choose Fat Bottom Girls by Queen on this one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm also going to pick a Australian box jellyfish for one of these animals that you would be.
Sounds tasty.
And then you're on a first date with someone you really like. The object of your affection made you dinner and afterward told you to go pick a movie. Top Gun, Beavis and Butthead, Dodgeball, 8 Mile, The Shining, Napoleon Dynamite, Titanic, Twilight, Fast and Furious, The Notebook, The Color Purple.
The good old romantic movie Color Purple. Yeah, I'll do Color Purple because Oprah's in it, and chicks dig Oprah.
Her vajayjay is a pain in. You guys remember that video?
I do.
Whoa, hold the phone. Your date has changed her mind and now wants to play a board game. Which one do you pick?
Sorry.
Okay.
Was that an option?
That was an option. You're competitive at games and you're bad at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a good idea. You need to make another suggestion. What will it be? Movie again? Go for some drinks. Barry White, Def Leppard, Rammstein. Give up and go home and cyber with your Icelandic model. Walmart. Suggest a nice strip club. Rap battle.
Walmart.
Yeah, picking out of the $5 bill. I love bin fishing. We got to go to Walmart and do some of that. It's my favorite game. Come on, bitch. There we go. When someone yells stop, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
What did I do?
That's not.
Yeah. What are the options?
In the name of love. Collaborate and listen. Hammer time. And shop. I'm not into that. The insanity. Being such a dick. Using sex as a weapon. Or drop and roll.
I'm going to go with hammer time.
Hammer time. Good choice. Hammer time. How many times in your life have you let another human being do a shot out of your belly button?
0.
Fine.
It's too deep. They get too wasted.
It's just like a whole full 4-ounce
cavernous.
glass.
Yeah.
And for this one, I'm going to choose that you donated money to the Firefighters Burn Fund.
No.
And I'm going to pick that as your age.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be one of these mythical creatures, which would you choose?
Pegasus. They seem majestic. Is that on there? They're a griffin, unicorn,
Oop.
centaur, whatever Peter Pan is.
Pick unicorn for you.
Unicorn? All right.
What would be the most difficult thing for you to say to another person?
I don't know.
Would it be, I prefer ditchweed over premium KB killer?
I was getting much more philosophical than that in my mind.
Yeah, there's a bunch of actual legitimate answers in here, too.
I'm sorry.
That's the top answer.
Yeah.
You did it.
No, that's definitely not true. After living in Japan and Canada as long as I did, I say sorry constantly.
Last but not least, out of the derivatives of douche below, which do you find the funniest? Doucheria, doucheinator, douche dancer, douchebag rainbow, douchake, douche americanus, douchapalooza, douchosaurus rex, douchebag 9000, douchebaggins, douchebag Christmas swag, douchebagel, douchebagel, douche dorkfish, douchebag Febreze, douchebagger Vance, douchebaggin wagon, douchebag hag. You forgot douchebag quizzer, a.k.a. you, anyone who writes stupid quizzes. None of this is funny. The word douche is not funny. I can't stop laughing. They're all funny.
Douchebaggins.
Where'd it go? Douchebaggins. All right. What level of douchebag are you? You are a Colin Kaepernick level doucheballer.
Awesome.
A serious, flat-brimmed form of douchery. The doucheballer doesn't necessarily have to be a jock to display douchebagitude. You did good.
Thanks,
You just got to
Brandon.
kneel down for what you believe in.
Yeah, which is...
Kneel down for what?
That's right. Take a knee. Take a knee. Calm down, douchebag.
Yeah, take a knee and stand in line.
I can't do
What does that even mean? Take a knee. Stand in line.
All right, let's get to these voicemails. This is one about Austin's autism.
Dope.
Hey, Bob, it's Graham. I recently got caught up with your podcast, Petri Dish. So I wanted to call in and talk about Austin's autism. I don't believe he has autism, but he may have some sort of dormant mind powers. I just wanted to warn you not to send him into a rage, just in case he throws TK fire at you. Bye.
Who was that?
That was my brother-in-law, Graham.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wait, I met him, right?
Yeah, you probably met him once or twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he doesn't think you have autism. He thinks you just have special mind powers.
Well, dope. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that over knowing a lot of things about numbers and planets any day.
Yeah, memorizing license plates.
Fuck yeah.
And the other message that I found in the voicemail box, apparently you can get texts in this.
What?
And
that's cool.
The only time I've given this number out is to Jerry's manager at the library one time.
Oh, shit. Is he getting back to you?
No, I think he sold my identity. The message is to me and 19 other people, and it says, "Hey, Mr. Blank, I am living your street looking for a fuck partner in the neighborhood.
Yes.
I would like to spend a night with you.
Yes.
Therefore, I've some special picture on here. See my details. It's free." All one sentence.
Yes.
And the website is sugarxpartner.com.
Yes, of course it is.
It will give you a virus.
Yes.
Because the tag on the end for the username is hotlip69. Speaking of MASH, you know. I also got you contact number there. I guess if you're attracted to me, I will be talking to you soon.
Dope. Is there a picture?
I'm not clicking anything that's in
all
there.
Right. Hey, man. You're a computer, I guess.
am not going to do that at all. So now we know.
That sounds like all of the ladies who match with me on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah,
that's exactly the same
not
message.
A bot at all.
That's exactly the same message they send me, and I respond to them.
Now I know old one-eyed Jerry is selling everyone's identity. So all of you who gave him your real information, sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
You're gonna be defrauded soon enough.
Heck yeah. If you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm not even sure Jerry's alive anymore, so I'm gonna blame his manager. Bad management skills. All right, let's see. Guys, what plug things? Who's got stuff going on? No, I don't think we have anything.
Well, either that or it's all the same thing.
On Friday the 15th, I'll be at Reno Improv for their monthly showcase thing.
Nice.
I think it starts at like 8. Then the following Friday want me to pull your finger?
No.
All right. The following Friday, the 22nd, I'll be back at the Reno Improv for
with
the
a fresh
Panda.
Yeah, with a fresh new 7.
Yeah.
Can't just bring in the same fucking 5 plus 2.
Come on, Nick.
All new jokes.
Heck yeah.
All new jokes.
Just do my jokes. Who gives a fuck?
Jokes.
I'm going to do the exact same set I did in the 20-minute video.
Yes.
I'm just going to memorize it. All the awkward pauses, me fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do all of it in 7 minutes.
You're going to wear a wig just so it makes you look like you have long hair again.
Yeah. I'm not
Slightly
going to
longer
mic stand or anything.
Either.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'll really
And
set them
then
off.
on the 28th, I think, at the Elbow Room, I'm on a show
Yeah.
with
Johnny Taylor Jr. is
Jr.
coming to the Elbow Room.
So, the last Thursday of the month.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Go to that, too. And I think those are the 3 things.
Austin and I are on the April Dead Panda show.
Yeah, and then I'm also at the Improv a week before the Dead Panda show.
There you go.
And I'm going to do the same 5 I did there the first time.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to also pull out the same 7.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to show up to the April Dead Panda show with all new jokes.
Heck yeah.
And then I'm going to show up the next month to their open mic and be like, I demand stage time. And then I'm going to claim my rightful throne as the best open micer in Reno.
Hell yeah.
We need to have
Finally.
contests about that again.
Yeah.
Or at least more roast battles.
Yeah.
Boast
More
rattles.
something.
Yeah. I need to...
It's in the works. It's in the pipes.
That's a good idea.
That's a total lie, but I mean, if I say it enough, people will start doing it. Maybe
They
I'll
won't.
start doing it.
Yeah, you're going to have to start doing it.
I'm going to have to start doing it. Here we go.
If we know anything
Whoa.
about the Reno comedy scene, if you just say a thing and then don't do it, no one else will do it.
I know how many seats the Little Theater can hold now.
Yeah.
And how much they'll rent their space out, so let's do it.
Hey, Kayvon made a killing on it, so
Yeah,
it's a good spot.
We need a name to come in, though.
Nah.
Maybe if Dave Ross messages me back.
Right? Tell him you got a spot.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Bring him in. We'll pay him, like, I don't know, find out what his fee is. And
Street team the fuck out of it.
yes! It's going to happen, Nick. You don't believe me right now, but it's going to happen.
I
can
total
see the
faith
look
in
on
you.
your face and your fucking stupid popped-up collar. You just do not, you can't believe.
Fucking Colin
You can't believe
Kaepernick.
anything.
Autism fight!
Instead of food, you're just throwing...
Watch out, man. I
Yeah,
got
I
Planetary knowledge.
Watch out, man.
Lists at each other.
I'll set your head on fire with my mind.
How many decimal points can you recite pi to?
3.14. And that's it.
That's all I have.
That's really it.
I don't know. I think I got 3.141592653.
It's 3.1469, bro.
Oh, shit.
That's what level of douchebag Nick
You're a
is right
douchebag
there.
autistic, man.
The rarest of both
No, he
breeds.
took the test. He's only douchebag.
Oh, man. You're douchetastic.
Douchetistic is way better.
Douchetistic?
You
Douchetastic.
fucking douchetistic over here.
Douche.
Douche titties.
Yeah.
Douchetistic.
So anyway,
Yeah, what are you guys digging right now? Austin, what are you into?
Vampire Week is coming out with a new album.
Oh,
and
dope.
They put out a video for their single Harmony Hall, and that's a song I really dig. And like they put out like 5 or so tracks that are going to be appearing on that thing. Drops May 3rd. And I was also like listening to like Annie DeFranco's Little Plastic Castle for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah. It was the International Women's Day this past Saturday.
Yeah.
And so like the radio station was just playing like all female singers like that whole day. So it was pretty cool.
That helps.
Sounds
Yeah.
sexy.
It was pretty sexy. Yeah. That's my sexy voice.
Can't jerk off on the radio.
No, you
Well, I
can't.
mean, you could.
No,
You can.
I've
It's-
jerked off on so many radios.
Oh, man.
It's a good thing they stopped making them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because everybody has cell phones
All
now.
those
and it
pornogra-
just doesn't have the same feel.
all those pornographic radio plays they used to make
Yeah.
back in the day.
That'd
No,
be
I mean
awful.
like an actual stereo system. That's what I get off to.
Oh,
That's what I get
okay.
off
It's like,
on.
yeah.
Okay. Nick, what do you like?
Dope.
What are you into?
Bubbles.
Just like bubbles?
Nah,
Heck yeah.
Okay.
fucking the giant bubbles. You know, those giant and the bubble gun.
Okay.
Those are pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's
Just the classic little
Yeah.
pressing
Pressing my
tits together.
breasts together.
I need cleavage.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel beautiful for a second.
Chi-chi, yashimaste.
Fucking,
Yeah, that's another thing.
what's that dude's name?
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
but
it's,
that was
Gaki no Batsu.
Yeah, they were doing that 24-hour Batsu game where they just can't sleep in that one gym. Guys, watch that one.
The
Nick,
torture game.
So you just into bubbles? That's what you got?
The last media thing that I got very excited about is Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
If you haven't watched that yet, I highly suggest it.
Yeah.
Also, Killer Mike's Trigger Warning.
Yeah, always.
That's
Always and
it's great.
forever.
One of my favorite things I've seen recently.
I feel like that's gotten like a plug like multiple times. Like every week
That's
we've
at
started
least a-
doing the
I think
plugs.
that's been every week since it came out,
Yeah.
which it deserves it.
Yeah.
I'm working on a Spotify playlist called On 1, On 2, On We.
Nice.
And if anybody has any suggestions for songs I should put on that, please let me know. It's a lot of French songs, which I'm getting into for some reason. So I guess that's what I'm
French
into.
song- like French,
Random French songs.
like modern day French hits or
Listen to the Spotify playlist.
Okay.
It is
one on one, on two, on hui,
on We.
on we.
And that's it, I guess.
I am also into
Go ahead.
I'm also into making weird playlists on Spotify, and I'm currently making one that's called "Songs Where They Come In Hot with That Piano Slide." You know,
Like where they drag their fingers across the keys
yeah,
real
like
fast.
this. You know, just any songs that have that kind of thing in it. So far, there's only like 6 songs in
Oh
there,
damn!
but it's just any song where they come in hot with that piano slide.
That's like every Little Richard song.
Yeah, and so I got that playlist going. Check
Is this an autistic list?
Maybe, but that shit feels so good when I'm at work, and I'm like, "Fuck this!" I just hit that. And Come On, Eileen shows up.
Is that on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
I'm gonna subscribe to that.
Follow that one. And also, I've been really digging a show called Letterkenny on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
think I
show's
told you about that
ridiculous.
show. Yeah, it's basically like
Yeah.
it's a Trailer Park Boys, but like not as like I guess like into the drugs.
Yeah, and they're like way quicker with the dialogue. It's a lot more like Gilmore Girls in that
Also
regard, which I like.
On Hulu, I only saw a few episodes of it. Pen 15.
Yeah.
That's
I still haven't
good
watched
show.
that either. That's gonna be another one that I'm not gonna get to for a fucking year,
It's
just
only
like this
10
one.
I mean, it's 10 episodes, like 20-ish minutes each. Like you can
know.
probably binge through it in like one day.
I got to get through all of Letterkenny first.
Oh yeah, because they put up all the seasons.
Yeah, so like I just started getting into that again, like yesterday. Like I just started. I was like, all right, time. Finally, fucking got time. So I've just been watching it. Fuck, it's good. I think I only got to the fart book episode so far.
The fart book.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
good
funny.
show. Watch Letterkenny. What else? What else we got? Who wants to talk about more stuff? We got any more things?
There's some. I listened to a couple comedy albums that just came out.
Oh shit!
Or not just came out, but there's one that's been out for a while. But I was telling you about that comic Brad Wenzel, who was like on Conan a few times, and he has an album out. Has like kind of a delivery and performance almost like Norm Macdonald does, but they're mostly just one-liners for the most part, and they're pretty dope, pretty good. He's got like a 30-minute album out there. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm vibing to that. I'm also vibing to Hampton Yount's new album that's out.
Oh, he actually has it out.
Yeah,
now.
It's out on Spotify.
Okay, good.
Or buy it.
I need to look at that.
Buy it. Support it.
The only thing for comedy, I listened to Matt Bronger's new album, which is fucking flawless. I love that thing.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
There's a new album out?
Yeah, Matt Bronger.
Why didn't you tell me, Nick?
He's been on all the podcasts.
I didn't know.
Also, he has that podcast, Advice from a Dipshit, which is real fun.
Okay, yeah.
But, hey, that's been today's episode because we're going to have to record another one later today.
Yeah.
Because I'm leaving for a trip to Laos. So when you guys listen to this, I will be in China. Probably at an airport. Probably at Kunming Airport.
Probably being detained in an airport for being too giant.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, we don't understand.
You're not Yao Ming. Get out of here.
You're not one person. You're two Chinese kids.
Yeah, actually, Dat Fan said that to me last night. That was one of his things making fun of me.
Wait, am I just as funny as Dat Fan?
Yes, you
Hell
are.
Yeah, I can headline fucking Pioneer now.
Let's fucking do it. All right, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Don't get detained in communist countries. Bye.